Hey, fifth graders, happy Friday. Today, your goal, as you can see with your learning target, is I can create a graph of my data. This is for your choice project that is going to be due on Tuesday. So we have spent the week preparing and doing our science experiments. So hopefully you are now at the point where you are nearing the end of your data collection. That's really kind of where we should be at right now. So when you look at today's assignment, again, of course, it's under week 16. That's where you're finding this video. Under Friday, create a graph. Here are your instructions. Sorry, Mac is a little needy of attention. Anyways, it says hello, so please complete the following steps. Skip ahead if you are already done with that step. So step number 1, finish conducting your experiment and collecting your data. That's what you should do today if you're not done with that already. Because the number 2, it says you need to create your table on Google Slides. This is what I showed you how to do yesterday. If you don't remember, you can go back to the video that is for under yesterday's date, Thursday 1-7, and watch the video I posted there. I show you how to make a data table right at the very end. Then it says you need to create a graph of your data using the Pear Deck link below. And this is really what you're going to focus on today. So of course you're going to click open up your Pear Deck this way. This is a direct link. When you open it up, this graph should look awful familiar. So what you're going to do is you are going to label your axes of your graph. You're going to title your graph. You're going to place your dots and all of your data on here. So just as a reminder, this text button is how you can add little text boxes. So I like to add a title to the top of my graph about whatever my graph is about. If it's number of times Mac growls, apparently that's what he's doing right now, that would be on the number of time Mac growls. That would be like the name of my chart. My independent variable goes on my x-axis. Whatever your independent variable is, that is what goes on your x-axis. And that looks really small, so I'm going to size it up a little bit by clicking this little sizer button and sliding it up along the side. I can then kind of click and I can drag, even make my text box a little longer. And I'm going to place whatever my independent variable is along my x-axis. So yesterday I gave the example of different types of Nike shoe or different types of shoes, right? So that's my independent variable on this one. So I would click my text box again and click Nike, right? If that was my first independent variable, and then Adidas, and then Puma. So it is whatever your independent variable is. So remember, each one should have a line. Okay, Adidas will be this line, Puma will be this line, just to spread them out a little bit more. Okay, and then I need to label my y-axis. This is your dependent variable. Ooh, I misspelled that. Dependent variable. That's what you were measuring, whatever you're measuring. Okay, so if I was doing the dependent variable on this experiment I was talking about, you can do the time, right? So again, you click and every line might be 1 second. Okay, so you would label all the way up your y-axis as well. Again, none of this should be a surprise. You've already done these things in previous labs. So I go 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7, all the way up. Then the last thing, well, not the last thing, the second to last thing you're going to do is use that pencil. You can pick some pretty colors if you would like, and you would place your data. Say Nike, I went really fast. I went 1 second, and then I went 2 seconds, and I went 3 seconds for my 3 different trials. Then for Adidas, my first trial was this speed, and my second trial was this speed, and my third trial was this speed. Now for my Puma, that one was really slow. Actually, let's pretend that one was really fast. There we go. Now I see a pretty clear trend, so I can use my line feature, and I can draw a line through my data. Again, none of this should be a big surprise. You've already done graphing plenty of times before. Now, this is where it goes a little bit differently. You are going to screenshot your graph so that way you can put it on your Google Slides. Now, yesterday you learned how to screenshot in Miss Russell's class, and I have linked a YouTube video that you can watch to show you how to do it if you don't remember, you weren't there, or if you forgot, whatever it is. So it's Control, Shift, and then the little box with the 2 lines next to it. And then you can highlight the area, meaning your graph, that you want to take a photo of, take a screenshot of. So again, watch the YouTube, that's how you can do it that way. Now, once you have it screenshotted and saved, You can go back to your choice experiment presentation, the slides you've been working on, and insert a picture of your graph onto one of these slides. So that's your plan for today. Once you are done with it all, go ahead and click that Turn In button. Okay, if you have some extra time, you can continue to work on your Google Slides. Remember, this is a huge part of your grade this quarter. I can't stress that enough. So really, please make sure that your quality is really, really high. Make sure you are spell checking. Make sure your sentences make sense. Make sure that your procedures are step by step, exactly, really precise about how to do your experiment. So it should be like step 1. First, I gathered all my materials. Step 2, I found a safe space to run around in my different types of shoes. Step 3, I put on my Nike shoes. Step 4, I built my course by taping this 10 feet apart. Step 5, I did this. Step 6, I did this. To the point where it should be so clear that you are able to tell Miss Mateka how to do your science experiment. You just hand over your procedures and she'll say, yep, looks good, I can do that. And she could follow it step by step and do it the exact same way that you did it. So Max just wants to say hello, apparently. Hey, buddy. Anyways, happy Friday. Let me know if you have questions. I'm available via email all day. So email me if you're stuck, if you're having trouble. Get your projects done. You can do it. You've been doing great so far. So keep up the hard work. I will miss you and I will see you on Monday. Bye.